All right. Welcome to Grappler News, where we talk about the art of grappling, the highs and the blues. I'm your host, Steve Hamoen, ready to dive into the scene from GI to no-gi. We're covering everything in between. Let's take a trip to Las Vegas, where the mats were ablaze. The World Masters Championship had us all in a daze. Derry's Brazilian jiu-jitsu warriors came to fight, Danny Lyttle and Martin McLaughlin shining so bright. Danny Lyttle took the stage, a master of his craft, didn't drop a single point, left his opponents aghast. He claimed the gold with style, precision in his play, his dedication to the sport truly on display. Now Martin McLaughlin, his journey was intense, fought through a sea of legends, his skills were immense. He battled the reigning champ, came out on top, but against Fabio Leopoldo, he just had to stop. A silver medal for Martin, but let's not forget, his path to the podium was one we'll never regret. A year filled with victories, from Europe to London town, his hard work and perseverance, a well-deserved crown. These achievements in Vegas, they light a fire back home, inspiring young grapplers to strive and to roam. The scene in Northern Ireland, growing strong and fast, these athletes prove that local talent can last. So here's to the fighters, the warriors on the mat, bringing pride to their town, no doubt about that. Stay tuned for more stories, more grappling tales, as we continue to follow the jiu-jitsu trails. But now let's pivot to a topic that's been causing quite the stir in the Brazilian jiu-jitsu community. The recent Craig Jones Invitational 2 made headlines with its staggering $2.5 million in prize payouts. Yet, it wasn't just the prize money that caught everyone's attention. There's a mounting outcry from female grapplers about the stark disparity in opportunities and compensation between the men's and women's divisions. The tournament's financial success was undeniable, with male grapplers receiving $10,002 just to participate and submission bonuses reaching a whopping $50,000 each. The winning team walked away with $1 million, and when controversy erupted over the finals result, an anonymous donor even contributed an additional $1 million to New Wave Jiu-Jitsu. Yet, amid this financial windfall, only 4 women competed in a single bracket, highlighting a glaring imbalance. Kendall took to social media to express her frustration about her attempts to secure a spot at the inaugural CJI event. She was told there wasn't enough time in the schedule for a second women's match, despite assurances that future events would feature 3 $1 million divisions for parity. However, those promises never materialized for CJI-2. The disparity became even more pronounced when the additional $1 million was awarded to resolve the controversial finals decision. Jasmine Rocha pointed out the missed opportunity, stating, "CJ said there wasn't money for more women's brackets, but when they messed up, they dropped the money on the men to save face. That's three $300,000 women's divisions right there." The financial implications extend beyond prize money. While male grapplers earned $50,000 submission bonuses, no such bonuses were offered for women's matches. This oversight seems particularly glaring, given that, as Rocha noted, the women had some of the most exciting moments this weekend. Veteran grappler Danielle Kelly, who has been advocating for smaller grapplers and organizing shows since childhood, acknowledged the complex dynamics at play. She noted that historically, most if not all men have only put out tournaments and matches for females, while recognizing that there are far more girls competing now, so I see how this can be an argument. The mathematical reality is stark. With 40 men competing compared to just 4 women, the resource allocation reflects a dramatic imbalance in opportunities. Female grapplers aren't necessarily demanding identical prize purses, but are questioning why substantial funds could be mobilized instantly for male divisions, while women's divisions remain limited. Rocha emphasized that the criticism isn't about the overall success of the event. None of this is a complaint. But when you have 40 men competing and only 4 women, it shows how that $150,000 could have been used to grow the women's side too. The timing of these revelations is particularly significant as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu establishes itself as financially independent from mixed martial arts. The sport has proven it can generate substantial revenue and provide meaningful compensation to athletes, but the benefits appear unevenly distributed. Female grapplers are now calling for transparency about future plans, and meaningful inclusion in the sport's financial boom. They're not seeking to diminish the achievements of male grapplers or the overall success of events like CJI, but rather pushing for equitable opportunities as the sport continues its evolution. With millions of dollars now flowing through grappling competitions, female grapplers are demanding their fair share of both opportunities and resources. It seems like a pivotal moment for the sport, and we'll be watching closely how it unfolds. Well, that wraps up another episode of Grappler News. Thanks for tuning in and keeping up with the mats. Before we go, here's a little jiu-jitsu joke to leave you with a smile. Why did the jiu-jitsu practitioner bring a ladder to the gym? Because they heard the competition was on another level. Until next time, keep rolling and keep smiling.